Oklahoma City, of their 53 wins, 42 by 10 or more. Let's see what they do against the defending champs.
Wiggins had an ocean against Jaylen Brown, who draws the assignment on him. Shot clock at 10 for Wallace. Dort made a bunch of threes in the first meeting against these two teams, and it comes off, still a lid on the basket. 2:20 into the ball game for the Celtics. They're 0 for 5. Cason Wallace with a little bit of jelly at the rim, and a timeout called by Joe Mazzulla.
It's Boston. I wouldn't play the dare game with him.
On the rebound, that follow a little bit off the mark by Wiggins.
That's the 3 and 4, 4 and 5, etc. But for Chet, this is growth.
Sudden Sam Hauser off the mark from deep. 1 point Thunder advantage. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander beginning the quarter on the bench, and off the turnover, here's Pritchard, surveys, pops clutch, and that's going to be goaltending. Man, did he change gears. Jang on Pritchard, an audacious 3. Dribble handoff over to Wallace. Got it over Cornet. Oh, he pulled out the giant killer. As I mentioned, food and water, a practicing Muslim observing Ramadan like many around the world, with his first field goal just a moment ago. Right to Holmgren. Cornet fell. They've got 5 on 4, but it's knocked away by Brown. Win against the Jazz a couple of nights ago. On the drive over Hartenstein. White got back tapped, and it comes off to the Thunder who have numbers. Wiggins sprays it out to Dort. From deep, got it. Plenty of time for SGA to squeeze one off against Brown. No whistle. Oh, he got it to go. SGA on the JOB at the buzzer. And that's the end of the first half of play. Wiggins in transition. Wallace out to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it.
With Oklahoma City in command here.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets downhill in a crowd. Back out to Wallace. Knocked away by Holiday on the steal. His post-up position, Doris, you were mentioning, looked like they tried to get it to him a couple of times as Wallace lacerates the lane for the bucket.
Jaylen averaging 2.5 post-ups a game. With he and Porzingis, that's an aspect of their offense that sometimes you got to get to.
He walks down Wallace, got it blocked. Hartenstein inside. Wallace with a good fake. White with the block. Wallace at the free throw line. Knocks down the first. Here's our then. The Suns are in Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. Coverage tips with NBA countdown at 12:30. Holmgren slips out of the screen. Wallace hits Hartenstein. And White committing the foul underneath. But Hartenstein, you know, Pritchard competing defensively against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace knocks it down. This is a deep and talented team, folks, albeit youthful. Horford with the catch and shoot.
You're trying to use a little clock, but execute well enough late.
They run 2 bodies at SGA, take it out of his hands. Wallace says, I'm the right man for the job, and he lays it home. Okay.
Mark, they're on the road against the defending champs, down in All-Star in Jalen Williams, and just put a game-finishing sprint.
Boston is going to drop a home one game. Now this one's pretty much done. A 9-point lead. 24 seconds to go. There's going to be a foul. But at some point, experience doesn't matter anymore, especially when you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading the way with 34 points.